你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
The sequel to microfilm is here. Xiao Zhan painted pot cover head by hand to comfort girls. Recently, Xiao Zhan's micro movie sequel. In the micro movie, Xiao Zhan also drew a pot head hand, painted, comforting the girls. The scene is very heartwarming. I have to say, this was the most heartwarming moment of all time. Because in the days when there are no Xiao Zhan movies and TV dramas, the only hope of all fans is all kinds of photos. There are posters and promotional films, and at this time, there is a series of micro movies like a TV series. How can it not make people excited and elated? We look forward to it, and we also rejoice. Speaking of Xiao Zhan's micro movie, it still comes from the drink brand Bubbly that we are very familiar with. Before that, Xiao Zhan had previously announced in the article, it is said that the brand and Xiao Zhan have launched a Smile series micro movie, although many people call it a brand promotion film. However, in my opinion, as long as there are elements such as plots, characters, lines, cores, and sense of shots, it can be called a micro movie. After all, every bridge segment will not appear out of thin air. It will not be groundless, all with very personal and thematic symbols. This point is also vividly reflected in this micro movie. This is a very heartwarming micro movie with very soft undertones. Before talking about the sequel to the micro movie, let's briefly introduce the foreign situation summary. A beverage shop owner played by Xiao Zhan pushes his catering truck and stops at a corner of the downtown area and carefully place their own tables, chairs, benches, etc. And, in the process, he also recalled how he became attached to the hand-painted smiley face. At that time, I was sitting in a coffee shop racking my brains for work, and my heart was sad. At this time, a bottle of bubbly with a hand-painted smiley face appeared in front of his desk, making his eyes shine. The warmth and thoughtfulness of the clerk broke life and was also grateful for life. It turned out that there was always a surprise. It will appear in the more difficult times in life, making us happy and reborn, and happy and hopeful. And now, the sequel is coming. It is Xiao Zhan, the owner of the beverage shop, who will pass on the smile. He saw a pair of good girlfriends walking down the street. One of the girls had the wrong haircut and was cut into a pot head. She felt sad in her heart, and for this reason, her good best friend comforted her by the side. And at this time, Xiao Zhan drew a hand-painted pot head on Bubbly and gave it to them to comfort the girls. For a time, the smile is past, the warmth is past, and the sun is coming. And we also believe that at the next intersection, the comforted girl will also pass the smile to more people. It can be seen that this is a very heartwarming micro movie with a very soft background. But gentleness does not mean that there is no power. In fact, this gentleness can reach people's hearts and help us overcome more difficulties and show fearlessness. Softness overcomes rigidity, and hardness and softness are combined. Therefore, Xiao Zhan's hand-painted pot cover to comfort girls is just a process. For a moment, it is the most important to pass on this softness.